What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to the videos. First of all, I really appreciate everyone that's been supporting the channel so far. It's fucking nuts. I'm getting like 30,000-40,000 views on a video. It's like, what the actual fuck at this point? If you are watching this video and you haven't subscribed and liked already, make sure you do. Anyway, it's been a couple of days since I actually picked up the camera. I went over to Sheffield for the weekend with my girlfriend. I wish I recorded it because it was such a good weekend. Long story short, we went over to Sheffield, we trained at Ultraflex for the weekend, which was nice, and we went out for some sushi, and Georgie Boy had a cheeky little spliff as well for the weekend. I have one spliff on a weekend at the moment, and it's just a nice like sort of wind down Saturday. It's like someone has a drink on the weekends, right? Well, Georgie Boy has a spliff on the weekend. And then obviously the food, when you smoke, yeah, food is just like fucking, I'm literally like, you know a dog when it sees food on the floor, it's like a nit, it just wants to eat it. I'm like that, it was good, but if you do see me on Instagram, follow me, GeorgeOz112. Tell me, George, record your shit. So I'm not having that because I missed out on a good video. But next time I'll record it. I'm probably gonna smoke spliff, we're gonna eat some food, and you're gonna share the experience with the Georgie Boy, hopefully. Decided to try some new egg whites. These are the egg whites from Bulk Powders. At the moment, I usually use the Uncle Jack's egg whites from Amazon. However, I thought I would try something a little bit different. So we'll see how these go down. See if I can open this in one fucking, get out you cunt. We'll see what these are like. I'll give you a review in the next video. Powders one, I'm not sponsored. Actually, I'm probably going against my contract with Supplement Mad, aren't I? Promoting this shit. Oh well. Egg whites. There we go. No, cut. Didn't say anything. Don't buy. Don't use anyone codes. Don't. What I also have done is I bought myself a pill box for all the supplements that I take because I'm such a fucking gearhead right now. I take about 25 pills a day, so split it up in the AM and PM so I don't forget. I got this from Amazon. I will link it down below if I do remember. If I don't, please let me know in the comments and I will certainly do that. Just doing my monthly order for my supplements. When it comes to me using PED, so these are the supplements that I use. I use Love Heart from Trained by JP, I use Vital Support from Trained by JP, I use Glutathione from Supplement Needs, I use the krill oil from the Jarrow formulas, and then I also use the EPA DHA balanced cod liver oil as well from Jarrow formulas as well. And that comes to a whopping £171.95. And that's one thing I'll say, guys, to you when it comes to enhanced bodybuilding, it's fucking pricey. Jesus Christ. Luckily, I'll get 10% off that by using my code George10. One thing I'll say, certainly, if you want to go down this enhanced route, you need to be prepared that it's going to come at a fucking price, especially with the supplements, the gear, the blood test, all that sort of stuff. It comes at a fucking price. But if you want to go support me, head over to Supplement Mad, George10. Also, guys, I'm just ordering my blood work for the first 4 weeks on cycle. So what Cal wants me to do is some blood work, then we reassess essentially what's going to be happening from there. So at the moment, I'm using the blood lab. I'm using the advanced blood analysis home testing kit, which I'm going to record for a YouTube video showing you how. I'm not going to do one whole video on it, but I'm going to record a section of the video showing you how I take my blood. Also going to be analyzing my blood work as well, which you'll see in a YouTube video, which will go through absolutely everything you guys need to know about where I am from week 1, because I did my blood work before I went on cycle, and where I am 4 weeks later. Hopefully my testosterone's higher than what it was, because my testosterone was 3 nanomoles before I went on cycle. 3 nanomoles. It's like equivalent to like a 7-year-old boy. I felt like a little bitch. Honestly, I felt like a fucking idiot. I'm using the advanced and blood analysis kit, which is £190. So again, like I said in the previous fucking clip, it's expensive. 190 quid on a fucking blood test. You must be bonkers. At the end of the day, I'm here to do things correctly, and I'm posting this on social media. This sort of stuff, when it comes to 190 quid on my health, I'll put a price on that, if you know what I mean. So I'll be going through blood work, hopefully over the next week in my YouTube videos, which will be exciting to kind of see where my testosterone lies after 4 weeks being on cycle. It's a home kit, so we'll be doing it at home. I'll show you how to do the blood work itself, and then obviously you can, I'm just going to showcase fucking everything, alright? So be on the lookout for that. Got myself a new frother. Love it. Got it from Amazon. It's fucking class. So we're going to do some action. We're going to give it a little penetration now. Show you what I mean by penetration. Just a little bit of penetration. And then a little pouring like that. Yeah. Brim that to the top. Look at that. That's fucking brimmed. Froth, coffee, straw, vape. We can do this together. So the first thing you need to do is take a sip of coffee. And then the vape. Oh fuck, I forgot the music. Let me put the music on for you. Let me show you the vibe of this video. Well, cheers on that. I think testosterone sent me a bit bonkers, guys. I'll be honest with you. What am I fucking doing? At first, it was a violin and I was doing this. Fucking dickhead like a saxophone. Oh. Right, I've had many people constantly ask me about cream of rice and how I make it. We need an up-to-date cream of rice tutorial. Tutorial? In the next video, guys, what I will show you is how to make this. Now, as you can see, I've put it in the freezer. What I do is I put it in the freezer for about an hour before I actually eat it. So as you can see, it's pretty hard right now, but when you add the whey into it, oh. Video coming soon, guys. Look at that. Boom. Absolutely nailed. It's like pudding. Not food focused at all though, I promise you. My appetite is really, really low at the moment and I don't care about food. It's a fucking joke. Look at that. Look at that. And to complement things as well, you've always got to be using the Sainsbury's blueberries. I think these are hands down the best blueberries that I've... oh, I nearly put that on when it was 36. That would have been a rookie mistake. I always will use the Sainsbury's blueberries. They're the best ones in terms of consistency. They have like little seeds or fucking branches in it. Like sometimes my blueberries, it's got like a little fucking branch in it. I'm like, ugh, puts me well off of it. And there we have it. YouTube video coming soon, I promise. Got the chocolate in the fancy little jar that I've got here, and also complementing it with the Starbucks latte spoon. Week number 4 of the cycle now, and week number 3 or 4 of the cycle. I've noticed my first side effect since being on cycle, and that is crazy amount of random boners throughout the day. I will have like 3 or 4 random boners anywhere, any place, anytime. I'll just have a boner. And it's not something that I'm used to. I remember being 16 and having like a boner. You go out, you get a boner, you know, them sort of, you're a teenager, you know them ones, yeah. I haven't experienced that in years. I'm sitting in my car driving to fucking Meadowhall shopping centre and I've got a fucking rock hard boner. I've gone from one extreme to the other. I've gone from being in a 31-week prep where I've not had a boner for the last 8 weeks of that prep. And the last thing I want to think about is anything related to that at all, to now being in the fucking middle of a shopping centre and I've got a boner. I don't know whether this is just the side effects of being on gear. I don't know whether the gear's kicking in. I don't know whether it's just my hormones obviously being... it obviously is, of course. Yeah, that's one thing that I've definitely noticed in recent weeks, that I wake up and my boner is like rock hard solid. I remember being 16 and it used to be painful. And I was sitting in my car yesterday and I was like, I've got a boner here. Why have I got a boner? And it's not like a little boner that just goes within 2 seconds. It's like a 5-minute rock solid boner in the middle of the day, and I'm thinking, what the fuck's going on here? I'm gonna pull over and tug one out quickly. I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, you know, that's one thing I've definitely noticed, which it's not a bad thing, is it, right? Especially as like I said, towards the back end of the prep, I couldn't think of anything worse. Like, it actually concerned me to the point where I told the missus, like, I haven't actually had an erection in fucking 4 or 5 weeks. I couldn't remember the last time I had one. So now all of a sudden, waking up rock solid throughout the day, just random ones. Going to bed, rock solid. And I've missed it, don't get me wrong, I've missed that side of things, but it's definitely something I've noticed a lot more to being on the ped side of things. So just wanted to, you know, this channel's all about honesty. Some people might turn their nose up about what I just said, and some people don't even want to hear it. You might be eating your food right now thinking, I do not want to hear about George having a boner. But I've noticed it. I've just noticed that I'm just like that. Anyway. Pool day today, let's get to the fucking gym. I have a new non-stim pre-workout to try from DMP Sports. Thank Pump for that. 10,000, 2 scoops, 10,000 milligrams of citrulline malate. So this is gonna be exciting for the pump. Looking forward to it. Me and Max when she got bored, I gave him freedom. Trap on pause, hands on swords, pop them doors, it's all for the cause. Me and Max when she got bored, I gave him 3 but it should have been 4. How many guys turned corpse? This ain't beef for my life, it's war. Kick back
mad 3-2 with roars. Still in the hood, but I take them tours. Trap on pause, hands on swords. Pop them doors, it's all for the cause. Me and Mags when she got bored. I gave him 3, but it should have been 4. How many guys turned corpse? This ain't beef for my life, it's war.
So, in for Paul today, going to show you many different ways of hitting your lat. This is a lat focus session. Getting warmed up, really taking my time warming up because I injected my lat this morning, and I often find after I inject myself in certain areas, it does feel a little bit tender. So just getting plenty of blood flowing into the lats before I get started. Week 3 on the cycle now, so things are going to be picking up a little bit, that's for sure. So hope you enjoyed today's video. If you are watching to this point, make sure you drop a like, yeah.
Where before man splashed up, did you forget that I got down? Screw crashed that called no mayday. They talk smoke but I want it like cancer. How many guys been splashed up? Got ching dan, then he turned Caspod. Got and then he turned rapper. We got lime, born for day, slap 2 in the dots, I ain't talking banter. Spill that juice, you won't see any Fanta.
Just a week gone, I hit 170 for a set of 10, so that's 20 kilo increase, 4 reps up in the space of a week. The natty progression.
If you see him, better leave your Bruce. See the way I was ducking down my man, must have thought it was duck duck goose. He tried run out a lot, tripped and stopped. Ching, ching, ching. Bare juice and guts, on God the crime scene was nuts. I done it on my J's like Huss, one in the pump, lean and bot. I mean lean and dump it, that's us, that's gang, who done it. He stop it, TT done him, CB bun him, we scored. Dig that with force. On my ones, does a trap on pause. The gang them still breaking laws. Got chinged with a kitchen knife. He tried.
You can see people, mate, is not doing enough unilateral stuff. So you'll see a lot of my lat work is single arm only because my right side is a lot weaker than my left side. I've always had that imbalance. So I could do like 19 on one arm and then 16 on the other. So just unilateral, start with your weaker arm and just get better with it. So if you want to balance physique, you need to be doing single arm stuff. 100%.
There's so many names I can't say cause I love my freedom. Got caught then blazed. On God the fat prick was pleading. On my life that bitch was bleeding. Bro just squeezed at the teeth them eat him. He's done, leave him. Burn that tracky, normal procedures. I bro bare holes in his torso. That's good that we left him leaking. If I get touched to my mum's not speaking. Just get round, I'll do it and mean it. Slap that whack, no gal when I beat it. Do that stain, hit the belly, I'm eating. Had a broom in the right trying to sweep them. Blacks had a mop in a glad, no cleaning. After we attended the scene, he was weeping. We ain't competing, we're winning, believe it. We ain't competing, we're winning, believe it. Trap on pause, hands on swords.
Another 5 kilos up and match reps. Sound. It's quite scary how quick progression is at the moment. The point where I'm like touching weight, that feels light as fuck, like scary light. And I'm only on 150 milligrams of test at the moment, so it's basically TRT. So I couldn't imagine what 250 test is gonna feel like. 300 if I'm feeling like this now. Fucking can't wait.
Yo.
Give me the drugs.
Time will tell, that's all I can say. I was in the 4-door with my A-team. You was probably at home with Bays, good with the footwork. Like Rooney, I could've put 10 in his back like Wayne. I'm with my 22Gs, I'm Gucci. See man 12 when the blick gets raised. Blicky, this one tick like Nicky. Feeling like Rimsey with this expensive pain. I don't know Demetrius or Lamar, but dog, you can't stop the rain. You can't stop that, decant the ride and bop back. My heart is cold, my head's too hot at. Who's this broom and sweep it, mop that. Fans saying that I gotta go ham, spinning my shit like Ellie Prohan. Done it on my ones, didn't need no man. Man wanna act like it's them that showed man. Allow it, I ain't got beef with cowards. But man live and they get devoured. My faith in bro, he's got me though. And he love ride like Alton Towers. Anybody can press that trigger, but shit gets techie where man gets showered. Them man act man's name so much, probably gonna see me in their browser. It was me that hopped up the car trying to give him a show like Bowser. Being on attack, not counter.
So the kneeling on the D-handle pull down allows me to stay within my sort of active range rather than what a lot of people do is they typically do a real lengthen, take off the tension off the lats. Then that goes on to the rotator cuffs, the biceps, and they wonder why they get a bicep pump when they're doing a pull down. And then also you'll notice that I'm in a supinated grip like this. So I got this from Nick Gloff. When you do a supinated grip, your elbow more likely wants to stay in a neutral position like this, so elbow tucked. When I go into a more of a neutral sort of grip here like this, then my elbow all of a sudden wants to start flaring. And when we're trying to hit the lats, we want to try and keep that elbow as close to our body as we can. So this is not good because my elbow comes out. This is not good. This is good because my elbow brings in. Something to think about.
60 put the inches so fucking. Anyone can go. So we searched for Neek, spotted them man on the corner, spin this whip 180 degrees. Me and Zico, Black Blade twins are like we're grating cheese. He laughed when he gave him 6, he put the inches so fucking deep. 7 stick with a load of sticks. Now we look like a team of cricketers. If kids step with a body, you know it's packed with 2 big cylinders. They ride with phones and wet down innocence. How could I rate these idiots? Ask my man where he's from. Why is this youth trying to move oblivious? Push metal in tissue. You're gonna need more than tissue. All of these lies are a fucking issue. Talk this shit when the 3-2 hits you. Chat man's giving out testers. Wet man's head now, he's a redhead like Whitney from EastEnders. Man, pepper up, pepper no piggy. It may be the 3-2, maybe the dotty. Slap man's head with a shiny bell now, he's the same colour as poppies. We want more bells in the dotty, so we invested in a mozzie. That's why I see that you in. Said Yanko, man's not oppy. Said Yanko, man's not oppy.
Can't rate these punks. Me and S pop doors again, made that pussy all jump. Like Vandal says, pop that door, get that done. Caught life. The upway escaped, really and truly, my man should have been fried. It's calm, we're not done. No, don't think that we're done. You can't go shop when you're lacking.
That's what I do in between sets. Fucking stretch. Oh, I feel that in my head. So much tension.
The upway drips in blood. How do you take them in? What? They ain't on crud. Got kicked last week. We're still on site if I buck him. Kicked him out cause he's wet. But the whole squad ain't on nothing. Like them man don't make sense. Talk so much about field, but all you man on the bench. One you stepped out line, staying, it's left him drenched. So don't ever think you can mention bro, you don't wanna see him vex.
Anyone can go. Them man on the corner, spin this whip 180 degrees. Black blade twins are shit.
You lovely bunch, gonna end today's video here. Comment down below, mug. You're a mug if you've watched the whole thing. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Can we bang out 1,000 likes on this video? I'm always gonna be asking for 2,000 likes because we've been closer to 2,000 and we have 1,000, so I appreciate the support. Trying to hit 40,000 subscribers by the end of this month. If you can help me out, I would really appreciate that. And 50k by the end of this year, touch wood, that's my goal. Hope you're enjoying the content, hope you're enjoying the transition, the honesty, the transparency, all that sort of good stuff. I hope you are enjoying it. And if there's anything you guys want to see, don't hesitate to drop me a message, comment down below. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, GeorgeOsborne12. I shall see you guys in the next one.
First things first, let's talk about facts and works. Your boy mash no works. Talk about guns, we on that work. Never. And to make shit worse, I got all 5, that's real blood first. He got zinged and he got burst. Next outcome getting put in the dirt. Dead boy. How the fuck are they